Hello, and welcome to the Why Machine. Have you ever found yourself replaying a conversation in your head, tweaking your comeback, and getting angrier with every loop? It's a common experience, a mental echo chamber where the same irritant bounces off the walls of your mind, growing in volume and intensity. This is a subtle but profound prison, one built not of stone and iron, but of thoughts and emotions. But what if I told you that you hold the key to this cell? The philosophies of ancient thinkers and the revelations of modern science both point to the same truth. We are not our thoughts, and we are not our emotions. Instead, we are the witness to them. And by becoming the observer rather than the prisoner, we can finally break free. Today, we're going to explore the core principles that allow us to step back and reclaim our power, using timeless wisdom to navigate the complexities of the modern world. The twofold illusion. The first illusion we must dispel is the idea that our emotions are an external force acting upon us. The 90-second rule you might have heard about isn't a magical fix. It's a simple, scientific principle. When an event triggers a strong emotion like anger, a cascade of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline floods your system. The physical effects of this surge, the racing heart, the tensed muscles, the flushed face naturally dissipate in about 90 seconds. So, why do we stay angry for minutes, hours, or even days? Because we feed the flame. We take that initial 90-second surge and, through our thoughts, we actively sustain it. It's like a car alarm that goes off, but instead of turning it off, you actively press the button to keep it blaring. This reveals a critical truth. Anger isn't a passive reaction. It's a choice. You can either let the storm pass, or you can choose to ride the lightning. This leads us to the second illusion, the button pusher myth. We often say, "He knows how to push my buttons," as if others have a secret remote control for our emotions. The truth is, they can't push a button that doesn't exist. Your buttons aren't something others create in you. They are unhealed wounds or violated values from your own life. When someone triggers you, they aren't revealing their power, they're revealing where you still need to heal. A careless comment from your boss might not be about them at all, but rather a reminder of a critical parent, a ghost from your past that still holds power over you. When you see a trigger as a signpost to an unhealed part of yourself, the entire dynamic shifts. You stop being a helpless marionette and become the puppeteer of your own emotional state. The unmasking of vulnerability. What if the emotion you're calling anger isn't anger at all? In philosophy, we learn to question everything, including the labels we give our emotions. Anger is often what's called a secondary emotion, a fierce bodyguard that stands in front of more vulnerable feelings like hurt, fear, or shame. Think about it. You get angry at a loved one for forgetting an important date. You're not just mad, you're hurt because you feel forgotten. Anger feels powerful and protective, so it volunteers to be the spokesperson. It feels safer to be angry than to be vulnerable. But anger often just creates distance. It shuts down conversation, leading to arguments and resentment. However, revealing the real emotion underneath can create a breakthrough. Saying, "I felt forgotten when you didn't call," is a doorway to connection and understanding. The other person can't argue with how you feel. It's a statement of truth. When you unmask anger and address the true, underlying issue, you can begin to heal the very thing that the anger was trying to protect. The sanctuary of the self. The Stoics knew this well. Between stimulus and response lies a space. In that space is your power to choose. This is your choice point, and it is the single most important tool in your emotional toolkit. It's a microsecond of freedom that exists after an event happens and before your reaction takes over. The trick is learning to see it and use it. One of the most effective ways to access this space is through the observer self technique. This is the part of you that can watch your thoughts and emotions without being consumed by them. It's like standing on the shore, watching the waves of emotion roll in and out, rather than being swept away by the tide. You can notice, "I'm having the thought that this person is an idiot," instead of simply thinking, "This person is an idiot." This shift in perspective gives you a crucial distance. allowing you to experience your emotions without letting them control you. By applying these principles from ancient wisdom, you can start to transform your relationship with anger. You can stop being the victim of your own emotions and become their master. When you learn to see your triggers as signposts and your anger as a mask for vulnerability, you can finally reclaim your freedom and your inner peace. If this video resonated with you, do me a favor. It would mean the world if you could hit the like button and share this with someone who could use this message. And if you want to keep exploring the hidden wisdom and lost knowledge that can truly change your life, be sure to subscribe to The Why Machine and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching.